The Predator reboot hasn't even started yet, and it's already trash. What's up, everyone? It's Jared from Patriots and Pop Culture here. Happy Monday to everyone. And it looks like we get to start out the week with some Disney news. And ironically enough, it's involving The Predator. This particular article coming from MovieWeb, Disney's Predator reboot gets Legion star Amber Midthunder in the lead. Dan Trachtenberg's Predator movie has reportedly cast Legion and Roswell, New Mexico star Amber Midthunder for the lead role. Some movement on the inevitable, as Disney's Predator reboot has reportedly found its lead star in Legion star Amber Midthunder, directed by Dan Trachtenberg from 10 Cloverfield Lane. This particular Predator project has been in the works for several years. Per a new report from Discussing Film, production will finally begin soon in Calgary, Alberta, with Midthunder starring in the lead role. No details have been revealed about the plot or character the character Amber Midthunder, I think they meant to say the actor Amber Midthunder, will be playing, but the story will reportedly follow a Comanche woman who goes against the gender norms and traditions of her tribe to become a warrior. Woke-ass Disney, is anybody surprised? Girl power. Patrick Azan is writing the screenplay. His previous work includes Treadstone, Jack Ryan, and serving as a consultant for Midthunder's show Legion. What a lot of people don't really understand about this whole thing is that this Predator reboot has been in the works for about 4 years. Right around the time that the Disney Fox acquisition happened, they started developing this. They've had a director basically the entire time, and they have failed to move forward because they have been in a lot of legal trouble, and Predator was not exactly one of their priorities whenever all of this happened. They just wanted to get all of the Fox properties on Disney+. That was their main goal. So, director Dan Trachtenberg sent out a tweet since all of this information leaked, and he wasn't too happy. Dan quote tweeting from Deadline Hollywood, exclusive 20th Century Studios has engaged 10 Cloverfield Lane director Dan Trachtenberg to direct the 5th installment of the Predator series. This was November 20th of last year. Dan says, "This was meant to be a surprise. Been working on this for almost 4 years now. I'm very sad that what we had in store for how you could discover this movie will no longer happen. It's a bummer, but also, yay." Honestly, he's probably just relieved that he no longer has to keep it a secret. I'm sure he's not the one who leaked out this information, but he's probably actually thankful that it did get leaked out, because holding that type of secret for that long has got to be kind of painful. With a franchise that did 4 films in 31 years, and we haven't seen a new film from this franchise since 2018, which was already in the works long before the Disney Fox acquisition happened. 1987's Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Predator 2 with Danny Glover, Predators with an ensemble cast headed up by Adrian Brody, which is actually a highly underrated film in my opinion. I like that film a lot. And then, of course, we have 2018's The Predator, which I would just rather soon forget. Predator Goes to the Suburbs. But the big question is, why did this news leak out now? All of a sudden, after 4 years of being able to keep stuff a secret, why are they now all of a sudden announcing casting? And a couple months ago, it came out that they were working on it. It was under a different name at first. They were trying to keep it a secret. Now the cat's out of the bag, and with them announcing the lead role happens to also be a woman of color, like everything else that Disney does. They're just trying to get them boxes checked. Why would that come out now? Well, Disney is caught in a legal battle over the rights to Predator, which they thought that they owned whenever they bought Fox. But they were unaware that Fox had leased Predator from the original creators. Coming from comicbook.com, this was about a month ago. Predator, new lawsuit could stop Disney's reboot. If years of legal wrangling over the fate of Jason Voorhees wasn't enough, a new lawsuit filed by the writers of Predator should make it clear that the next few years in Hollywood are going to be a wild ride. Exploiting a clause In the 1978 Copyright Act, Jim and John Thomas have filed a lawsuit against Disney hoping to cancel the initial transfer of copyright that they made to 20th Century Fox when they sold the original screenplay. Changes to the copyright law made in 1978 allowed for significantly expanded copyright durations, in part because companies like Disney, whose most valuable assets are their intellectual property, had been lobbying for it for years. Disney doesn't really create anything. People need to understand this. They bought Lucasfilm. They bought Marvel. They bought Pixar. They bought Fox. What was the last original thing that Disney created? Mickey Mouse? It's about as far as it goes. Their most popular cartoon films are all stories that had been around for hundreds of years that they just reimagined and Disneyfied in animation. Disney doesn't create. They take. And they're trying to take Predator. I kind of don't want them to. I'm actually hoping that Jim and John guys win this battle, stop Disney from doing a Predator film, especially because the last film was already bad enough and it wasn't even under Disney. I can only imagine how bad it's going to get under Disney, because everything Disney touches right now turns into a bunch of woke garbage. Let another company have the rights to Predator, because you're just going to butcher it. Disney has no idea what they're doing. According to the complaint, the effective termination date for their screenplay, originally titled Hunters, is April 17th, this weekend. Remember, this article came out about 5 weeks ago. Meaning that if Disney doesn't settle with the Thomases, it's likely their planned Predator reboot from 10 Cloverfield Lane director Dan Trachtenberg will have to be delayed until the disposition of the case. Both of those articles are available online, comicbook.com about 5 weeks ago, and MovieWeb was just a couple of days ago. I just wanted to hit the bullet points on that anyway, because it makes a whole lot of sense that this information about casting a lead actress of color in 2021 would come out right as they're trying to go up against the original creators of the property and the script in a legal battle. They're trying to get sympathy points. Like, why would the creators want to cancel a movie with a woman of color lead? They're going for sympathy points. That's what they're doing. And they think it's going to work. But sympathy points don't really make any difference in a court of law most of the time, depending on your judge. And we all know there are some crap judges out there, so Disney might actually win this and then move forward, and then we're going to get a 5th Predator film. Essentially, they're going to take a lead actress, make her a Comanche, going against gender norms to become a warrior to fight a predator. They're going to turn Predator into a Disney princess story. It's like Mulan meets Pocahontas meets Predator. You're not getting my money on this one, Disney. It ain't happening. I already don't trust you with Star Wars. I've already lost a lot of faith in what you do with Marvel. You really shouldn't be taking horror stories or action stuff that should be rated R. We know you're not going to make it rated R either. You're going to PG the hell out of this. You're going to have a bunch of virtue signaling woke point diatribe, hot garbage spewing out at the audience, lecturing them. This is once again one of those properties that they just shouldn't touch. They shouldn't own. They shouldn't have any rights to. And I hope Jim and John Thomas win this and take it from Disney, because the fans deserve a win. We haven't gotten a real win in a long time when it comes to Disney stuff. Anyway, what do you think about this, guys? Do you trust Disney to make a Predator film? Do you think that they're in the right to try to make one now and have all of this information come out a month after the 35 years of leasing the property have expired? Do you think another studio should be in charge of making Predator, or should the franchise just die? You know, I mean, there's always that option. We don't have to keep franchises going on forever. Last time I checked, we don't have a Gone with the Wind 14. But let me know what you think about this. Leave a comment, share the video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit the bell to get notifications, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as my kid says,
click on bell
to get notifications for upcoming videos.